Can you introduce yourself and your relation to Doug?
Yeah, I'm Angie Martin. I'm Doug's sister.
And can you describe Doug as a person? What was he like?
He was just laid back, funny, content, just, liked to do his own thing, got up and went to work every day. Would come home, live his life. He was a dad, he was a grandfather, he was a brother.
How did you first hear about what happened to Doug, and what was your initial reaction?
We got the phone call early Christmas Eve morning.
What has the last few months been like for you and your family?
It's been horrible because every day we wake up to no answers. We don't get no answers. There's no answers ever given. There's no statements given. So we're just left wondering every day of what happened.
What impact do you think the protests and the Justice for Doug Facebook group have had on keeping his story alive?
We're trying to keep his story alive that way with the Justice for Doug group, just to try to keep the awareness of what happened to him. And we just keep getting bashed, and everybody they call us names. They put us in groups as they want to refer to, and we're just trying to keep justice for our brother that was killed in his own home.
If you could send a message to those involved in Doug's case, whether law enforcement officials or the public, what would you say?
What if this was you? What if this was your family member? Do you, when you go to bed at night, do you look at your kids? Do you look at your spouse? Do you look at yourself and think to yourself, this is how I could be found unalived? Because that's what we have to think of every day now.
Anything else you want to share?
Yes. I would like to know, we haven't had a statement from anyone, just the fact of, for one, we got word that body cams were purchased, contracts were signed for body cams, but we have not heard anything else of whether or not they're being used now. Have they been turned on? Is the police officers using them? We haven't heard anything else about that. We would also like to know as well, this is a statement we would like to hear. We understand the case is under investigation, and we are absolutely standing beside that 100%. We please do investigate as deep as they can to figure out what happened. But at the same time, we would like to hear from the mayor. We would like to hear from the Commonwealth Attorney. We would like to hear from the chief of police. What are they doing to make sure that this never happens again in their community? That's what we would like to know, is what is their progress towards this, of making sure this never happens again. And then we would also like to know, is the PVA, the property value assessor, it's been said that there was a mix-up between addresses. Is the PVA out there updating their systems, making sure everything is correct in their systems to try to keep that from happening again? Make sure what address you have matches the house that you have. And then, you have, this has been 70 days. 70 days has passed, and we have not heard anything from anyone. And we would like to know as well, the police officers that was there that night, are they all on administrative leave? Or just certain ones? Or is any of them on administrative leave? Because we're not being told anything. And I feel like that's our right to know.